Hello Bass YouTube, we're back. This time we're going to be talking about green tea culture in West Africa, particularly Attaya. Now this is something that you see brewed through a lot of different African countries. I've had it in Morocco, I've had it in Mauritania, I've had it in Senegal, and I've had it in Gambia. Now the way that the teas are prepared have some small variations, but in general, they're going to use green tea like this. You buy it from shops, from boutiques, and you add the tea and you add a lot of sugar. Sugar is the key. The more sugar you add, the better that tea is going to taste. And depending on whether or not you like mint, you're going to add mint to the tea as well. Usually it's brewed on using a kettle like this. So the tea and the sugar go in here, right? And it's cooked. It depends which country you're drinking it in and how dark they like their tea. I know in Morocco, they're gonna drink a lighter tea. It gets a little bit darker in Mauritania, but the darkest tea that I've ever had, the darkest Attaya, is what it's called here in Mauritania and Senegal and the Gambia. The darkest Attaya I've ever had was in Gambia. The first time I saw Attaya being brewed in Gambia, I thought it was like coffee. I didn't know what it was. It was so dark. It was almost as dark as coffee. So I was past this, and it was the glass that I was past was almost as dark as coffee. And I remember being surprised at the taste because it was so dark, that it was so strong, and it also was very sweet. It had a lot of sugar in it. But this is such a big part of the culture. You see men, especially women, drink it too. But people all over West Africa, they like to sit around and chat while drinking the tea. It's an everyday part of life. You don't see coffee drinking as much. Coffee is drinking. People do drink coffee here in Mauritania, particularly in Senegal. A lot of people drink coffee, but tea in West Africa is largely the drink of choice. And today, I'm not going to make Attaya here because I prefer what they prepare at the cafe. Today, I'm going to take you with me, and we're going to go to a cafe, one of the cafes that just opened this week after they've lifted some of the COVID-19 restrictions, and we're going to have the tea that they make over there. All right. So we are going out to a cafe to show you traditional Mauritanian tea. Usually this is something that is brewed at home or is brewed sitting around, but we're going to go out to a cafe to get an idea of what typical cafe culture looks like here in the capital, Nouakchott. Alright, so we're here at a cafe here. It's not as busy, it's not as busy as it is, obviously. It's empty, it's during the day. Usually the time you would go to these cafes would be in the evening time. Alright, now I've come in the afternoon on a hot day, but here we are, and we put in an order for tea and shisha. Hey, fine, how are you?
How are you?
Fine, thanks. Yes, very good. Alright, so this is the tea. Usually you're drinking in a group of people. It's rare, unless you order it at a cafe, usually you're going to be sharing it with a group of people. And there's 3 rounds of tea that go around. So let me go and show you what's in here. There's green tea and mint is what's in there, and usually the green tea, it comes from China. It's really cheap. You buy it at the shop, and then you put a lot of sugar in it. You pour it up high. You want that foam at the top. That's what makes the tea good. You got the foam at the top of it.